That was a time actually in the mid-80s when my interest for contemporary music came about, and Wolfgang Rihm wrote a beautiful piece for me in '91, which is called After Song, which I also have performed here in New York. And I gave him the commission for Lichtes Spiel, which is the title of his new piece, in conjunction with the Mozart violin concerti evening, because I thought that we could build a wonderful bridge using a Mozart-sized orchestra in a contemporary composition. And as Rihm is a composer who understands the spheric sounds of the violin better than anybody I know to this day, I guess we will have indeed a wonderful voyage from Mozart to a composer and how he views that size of an orchestra, which is a small size orchestra, and how he is able to bring his particular language to it. So Lichtes Spiel will also have only 2 flutes and 2 oboes and 2 horns, and then the smaller string group. And I'm quite sure that it will give that Mozart evening a very particular spark, because the other pieces by Mozart, of course, are very well known. And I always think that within the well-known repertoire, it is exciting for the player as well as for the audience to experience something totally different, to be challenged and to be invigorated by a piece we haven't heard. It's really chamber music on a very high level, and it's without somebody standing in the middle who we actually for that repertoire don't need. It's music which we have in our blood, but which needs a high level of refinement and a high level of listening to each other and reacting immediately. And therefore, I think the entire idea of playing chamber music with my colleagues of the orchestra, as well as the Mozart evening where I'm leading from the fiddle, which I'm doing since 11 years, is very much my life philosophy. You can only be a good musician if you are a good musician with the others together. It's much about the listening together and the inspiring the other person and bringing each other to a very different and hopefully much higher level of music making. And for the Lichtes Spiel, of course, we need a conductor. It's rhythmically very complicated, and I'm grateful that we have Michael Francis, a young English conductor, and he has a wonderful understanding of contemporary music in particular. So I think he will bring what we need in the Rihm: clarity, precision, transparency, and also, you know, the peace of mind that we have somebody next to us who hopefully, in case of disaster, is going to help us.